to me like.
Every day feels boring. The same thing, routine in the morning. Grew up too fast without warning. And when it rains it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams. I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in. Middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it.
Hey. What's up, Sly Angel? All right. So I'm not going to be on long. I've been wrapping orders and making candles all day, and I've been thinking. And there's just a couple of things I got to get off my mind. And I figure I could write it in a community post, but the best way to go about it for me is to go live because I hate writing. So, all right. The amount of people making money off of someone else's tragedy, isn't that the very thing that entire community complains about? Isn't that the very thing that they're against? And yet they're all doing it. So I suggest, since they are so hurt for I think anyone that made money on her situation should give her their donos. That's what I think. And I think that's perfectly logical. So if you made money off MM's tragedy, as you guys call it, tragedy, I think you should give her the money that you made on it. I think that's perfectly fair. So first I want to give a shout out to Save Robbie. And I also want to give a big shout out to Brian St. John, who both made videos. I'm sorry, Brian made a video. Save Robbie, as you guys know, I was on panel yesterday, and he seemed to have gotten a lot of slack for it. None, Karen, nothing happened. It's what I did 3 years ago. That every creator and their mother is making money off of. So I think they should give that money to MM. But there's a couple things that I do want to address. First things first. Yeah. That is true. Hate mob is out in full force. The very thing that they say they're against. Okay. That's why it's kind of laughable. Okay. I keep hesitating because I'm not sure where to begin. I'm not sure where to which part to start with. So let me start with the beginning. So all the haters, and I'm not referring to my supporters, I'm not referring to people that weren't even around. My next comment is for the haters. So there were all these haters that hated me for all these years, Wendy V being one of them. They had such a problem with me. They thought that I was, the biggest piece of shit and I was shady and I was this and I was that and I was all these things. Okay. And I was a real lifer. So then they found out 3 years later that 3 years ago, yeah, I was shady fuck. Yeah, I did some real life shit. Okay. So basically, you just confirmed what you already knew. So why you guys shocked? People are making it out like I was innocent 3 years ago. People are making it out like they believe that I was so innocent 3 years ago. And again, I'm talking haters. I'm not talking supporters. Well, we're going to get to them next. I'm just talking haters. So haters keep are acting like, oh my God, we never thought she would do that. Okay. If you never thought that I would do something like that, then why all the hate for all this years? It it's kind of like doesn't even make any sense. If you thought that I was such a horrible person and I did all these horrible things and all this shady shit, why are you shocked? Just kind of curious. They're not. And that's what I call fake outrage. And again, let me stress, I'm not speaking to my supporters. I'm not speaking to ex-Patreons. I'm speaking to strictly haters. So for them to act like, when I heard Wendy V say it today, now I didn't watch her live, but I heard Wendy V say it today, I never thought Laura would do that. So my question is, Wendy, then what did you think I was so horrible for? Like, honestly, what was I so horrible for then all these years if all you haters never thought I would do something like that? I'm honestly curious. Because really all you did was confirm what you lied about on me. Okay, so you weren't lying, but you didn't know that. So you confirmed it. Move on. It that's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like all these haters think I care what they think. I don't at all. Now let's move on to subs. I'm going to get to Patreons next, but let's move to subs. Subs that I've never spoke to outside of YouTube. I understand that there are subs that are hurt, that feel like, I'm running some shady business behind the scenes and blah, blah, blah. I have stated on multiple occasions, like literally on multiple occasions, that I did some shit back in the day that I wasn't proud of. I never said what it was, but I did say that, yeah, I did some fucked up shit. I said some fucked up shit. I have a mouth, blah, blah, blah. I owned all that. And this was one of those things that I would have taken to the grave. And if people have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. I would have taken it to the grave. There was nothing good. So, all right, let me rephrase this. Certain things, and I'm not even just talking for me. So I don't want you guys to think this is like just about me, because it's not. I'm referring to the trickle down effect. There was so much more bad that came out of this than good. No, I never did, Karen. But it's obviously someone in the community. So much more bad came out of this than any good came out of it. The trickle down effect has been completely unwarranted and uncalled for. The very same people that scream um how wrong it was and targeting and blah blah blah. Do you not think you're targeting a child now? Do you not think that you are targeting my children? I'm just curious. And not just me, the trickle down effect it's having on everybody. Mods, subs are being called out for no reason. I heard Yarns being called out for no reason. Uh, Other people are being called out for no reason. They're absolutely oh no, I'm getting death threats. Other people have gotten death threats too. So you're wrong, Lycan. When it comes to threats about a channel, everything, I don't have a problem. Oh, I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm going to jump ahead for a minute. Jules of Thought was doing a video today, and she said something that really hit home with me. Hey, Kat, she said something that really hit home with me. She said and I don't think I'm being bullied or anything. She said, she was talking about T-Rev and said something about, I I'm gonna misquote her, but something along the lines of, you like, T-Rev's not getting bullied, but it is a mass, how'd she put it? Basically, people are just calling you out for behavior that you've done because they're outraged. Okay. Bless you. Do you know how many times I've done that already, including even write her a letter? Do you not think I have that? I've done that a long time ago, like 4 days ago, the day it came out. I've done it publicly and I've done it privately. Do you want blood next? I don't get it. So she said something about the like the masses are outraged or whatever. Okay. And I don't know, the way she said it, it just kind of hit home. And it kind of made me think, you know what? I can understand that. I really can. Hey, Wilhelmina, 28 months. Kim's got you beat. She's double. So the fact that she had said that really hit home. And it really made me think, you know what? She's right. I get it. And I get what she's saying, even though she wasn't discussing me. I get what she's saying. I get where she's, talking about the outrage. I get all of it. What I don't get is what I said earlier. If the haters hated me prior, why are they shocked now? Just curious. Why are they shocked now? Now, there are certain people that I really hurt. Hey, get down. And for those people, I am truly sorry. I'm not going to name them, but they know who they are. I can't, as I said in the past, I can't turn back time. I can't change what's been done. I just can't do it. I mean, it's physically impossible. None of us can. Hey, good vibes. How was the party? And, it's funny because I was listening to someone else yesterday, And I did. Why, you getting off of work? Dan, you gotta wait a little while. Alright, I'll be there in a few. You don't get off yet. Alright, well, stop bothering me and I'll be able to get there on time. Bless you. Do you want blood? Do you want me to cut my arm open and bleed for you? I mean, I don't know what you people want. I don't. Nor do I care. Alright. Cat with meow, thank you. That is 100% correct. And that was the other thing I wanna say. I don't want anybody to be misconstrued by the fact that, "Oh my god, she still have supporters." Of course I do. I have come a long way over the years. A long way. And nobody, there's not a single supporter that I have that, "Oh, yeah, we support CPS calling 100%." No, there's not a single supporter, not a mod, not a Patreon, not anybody that's quote unquote supports it. I heard Wendy V say to Chainsaw, "Oh, you support CPS callers, blah, blah, blah." No, nobody supports CPS callers. I don't even support CPS callers. But that's also why they're getting targeted, because they think that, "Oh my god, you supporting a CPS call." No, that's not what it is at all. But they're also not going to, I don't wanna say fault me, because that's the wrong word, because 'cause I've been yelled at all over the place. She said it to you, she said it to Chainsaw, she said it to a few people. Yes, you can dislike, not agree, be disappointed in someone, and still support them. Again, if I made this call today, totally different scenario. I wouldn't expect anyone to support it. But it was 3 years ago. And people think, "Oh my god, who cares? It was 3 years ago, blah, 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 blah." It does make a big difference. I've heard people talking last night where they were like, "Well, I've changed and, I made peace with it and I've moved on from my past." Well, so could I. Am I the only one that's not allowed to change? And then you have, the lies start and all these lies are going on and Fatso over there made, "Oh, does she have did she call someone else?" No, bitch. I never called any CPS on anybody else. So sit the fuck down, Wendy. But that's all the money grab. I'm gonna say it again. No, I did not call CPS on fucking Hello Starlight. I did one horrible act. That's it. That's all I did. The fact that, and we won't even get into fake ass Molly because I don't have time to get into that one. But people keep judging, "Oh, your apology wasn't sincere." I've said it again. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That was my initial knee-jerk reaction. There is another there is another live that I did the day after when I had more time to think about it. When I was being ratted on, I guess you can say, I don't know what other word to use. After I was set up by someone I trusted, and I, like, really trusted, which is another thing I wanna say. Exactly, good vibes. Um, Tara, I heard some of what you said on Likens yesterday. Why you went to Likens, I still blows my mind. But have you ever known me to go after anybody, Tara? That would be a hard no. When I'm done with someone, I'm just done. I am done with you forever. I am done with Michelle forever. There is no recovery. There is no turning back. There is no anything. But I'm just done. I'm not going to go after you. But when I heard you say about revenge in your family, did you not think of my family before you did this out of revenge? Because you didn't do this to do the right thing. You did this because you were pissed at me. We know this. I mean, you told somebody else a year and a half ago. Don't act like you didn't know. Stop, because I can prove otherwise. Even though you erase all your messages. Like some of the things you said yesterday, I can't prove because I had more faith in you and didn't realize I needed to screenshot as soon as you sent it, so I have the actual proof. I didn't realize you were playing that game, but now I know. Especially after hearing some of the stuff you said that was just not true. I love you too, Robbie. That I can't confirm because you erase messages. That's as shady as it gets, but that's neither here nor there. I don't think you're mentally well to even go after. So there's that. But okay, I'm so sorry, Michelle, that some of you guys just don't get it. Um, Anywho. Cats, thank you. Thank you. That's why it's a money train. Choo-choo. Because everybody's got to jump on that money train. Let's jump on it. Woo woo. Hey, hush pup. Any other thing I want to say? Oh, I agree with you, but I didn't realize it then. Bullshit. I really didn't. And the other thing I want to say is, I mean, there's so much I want to say, but I know I'm running out of time because I got to get dating. Now I forgot. Oh my God, I lost my thought. Oh, that when you were on Likens and you were talking about, you have all my information and you could hurt your family, but what did you do to my family? Did you not think? Just curious. Did you not think what was so important about telling her other than you were pissed at me? You don't care about the kid. You don't care who was affected from this. They- You don't sit on something for 3 years and now all of a sudden 3 years later, oh, you care so much. That's such bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You know it, I know it, we all know it. That cats, that's what I'm saying. But they're all just trying to make money on it. Is what it comes down to. They don't care. Half of them weren't even around then. But they see a money grab. So they're jumping on it. And it's me. Because it's Laura. Oh my God. The whole world stops. Again, you all, going back to haters only, you all thought I was such a piece of shit back then. Okay. So now you confirmed it. Now you can move on. I just want to know why. Hey, Debbie, why I'm the only person in this community who's not allowed to grow, who's not allowed to change, who's not allowed to do anything. I was a shitbag 3 years ago. I got it. I'm not I'm not arguing this. I'm not complaining about this. I'm not victim. I was a shitbag and it came back to me tenfold. And now what? I've been also asked to be left alone for 2 years already. So someone said to me earlier, "You're not gonna be allowed in this community." Fuck, thank God. I've been asking for people to shut the fuck up about me for years. 2 years now. I don't talk about them if they would shut the fuck up about me, but they can't do it. They just keep running their mouth over and over and over and over and over and over. Nonstop. Nonstop. And then lastly, Dayton on Save Robbie's panel brought up a really good point, especially to you, One Win. So many of these haters came at me with, "You're an atheist, you're agnostic, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You're all these things." Okay. Not only you all these things, but they have this whole problem that I don't believe in God, and I must be a horrible person because I don't believe in God. Isn't God all about forgiveness? Isn't religion all about forgiveness? Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that Christians believe in forgiveness. Unless you're Laura, then you can't be forgiven. The two people who claim to be Christians, and the only two, and creators, I'm not talking subs, that claim to be Christians and claim to be all about the Bible, turning the other cheek, forgiveness. I guess it doesn't apply when it comes to me, right, One Win? Because aren't you all about the Bible? Aren't you all about Jesus? I'm just curious. I think you are. I really think you are. And I'm sorry, I can't believe how fucking stupid some of these people are. Some of the comments that you idiots are doing, are giving me, it just shows me, trust me, I don't care if you hate me. You're not smart enough, honestly. Oh, yes, they do, I lurker. One is one of them. Oh, but none of them that claim they're Christian do that. Correct. That's exactly what I'm saying. You are right. Because it's all about chugga chugga choo choo. Let me jump on that hate train. Let me jump on that money, which is why I think they should give their money to MM. If they care so much about MM, then they should give them the donations they've made. I haven't watched it, but I heard some people are fucking racking it in. I think they should give that money to MM. I really do, honestly. You're gonna make money off someone else's fucking tragedy? I call it a tragedy because that's what they're calling it. If you're gonna make money off someone else's issue, someone else's situation, then give them the money since, you're so horrified by it. Hey, Aussie. Hey, Jenny. Forgiveness is a good thing, but in most cases, the forgiveness is to help the person who needs to give forgiveness. Huh? And Molly, please stop looking in a mirror and pretending it's me. It's so ridiculous. It is fucking comical from what I've seen. Like, I'm not even gonna go there with her because it's not even worth my breath. She's such an asshole. And she thinks people don't see it. Trust me, Molly. Everybody knows what you're about. But forgiveness, no drama community, and no money or content. Supposedly, it's turn the other cheek as opposed to an eye for an eye. Well, all the born again saints best behave like this. The first time, hold on, behave like this. The first time someone calls CPS and now wait until it's someone you hate. Ding, ding, ding. I agree. Hey, Miss V. Molly, oh, did she, Leslie? She's literally looking in a fucking mirror and saying, "Oh, she uses this one. She uses that one." No, Molly, that's you, not me. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know who she thinks she's kidding. It is being milked big time. And that's why I said in my description, the only person who's not milking this are the people involved. That's it. These other people are fucking milking it. MM's not milking it. I'm not milking it. None of us are milking it. But all these other people are milking it. That's why I think they should give the money to her. I really do. I mean that. I'm a silent watcher, but I just want to say that no one is perfect and we all have done shit and we can all change. No one has a right to point a finger at you when they have done their own sins. 100%. I've said that too. I already did, Jenny. I did that the first day. That's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks like, I know what I needed to do and I did it. And I forgave myself 3 years ago. And I don't know if she'll ever forgive me or not. And I'm okay with it. I don't need her forgiveness. I'm the one that did it. I forgave myself. And that's it. There's nothing more to it. You know what I mean? I made peace with it years ago. And I made a vow that I would never do something like that again, no matter how bad someone pissed me off. And that's when I really started to change my ways. Did I still talk shit? Of course I did. Someone said today, and I think it was Chainsaw's Live. Yeah, it was Chainsaw's Live. Said something like, Laura, oh, how'd they put it? Laura, Laura always goes after people or something. What are you talking about? Like, I don't fucking go after anybody. I stick up for myself. That's it. That's all I've ever done. Yeah, Robbie definitely didn't jump on the bandwagon. They have no right to be mad. It's not their problem. It's not their issue. The only people that truly have a right to be mad or upset are people that supported me. That's it. That's who has a right to be upset. Haters, you fucking hated me before this. You hate me after this. Okay. And plain and simple. But some of my Patreons, subs, true supporters, I can see them having outrage. I can see them being mad. I can see them being upset. I own that. And I've apologized to them 100,000 times. But I can't change the past. And I think I come across defensive at times, and I don't mean to. But all of this in the last couple of days has been a huge whoa. I learned I was set up. I learned that I was set up from someone I trusted, and I mean really trusted. And I was set up for no other reason than She got mad. Just like everybody has outrage about, what happened. Well, I have outrage that I was fucked over this badly by someone, and it's not about, "Oh, they told MM." That's not what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if I told them I wanna make out with Robbie and they ran to Robbie. That's what I'm talking about. I am absolutely not talking about what was actually told. The fact that anything was told. The fact that I was betrayed by people that I really thought I could trust. And again, it doesn't matter what they told, telling anything. Just like when back in the day when I was on food stamps and MM, outed that. That was a clear fucking betrayal of trust. Why did you have to out that? Same kind of thing. So again, I'm going to stress it doesn't matter what was told. The fact that anything was told from very people. I would never do that to you. There's not a person that hasn't fucking done it yet. They all say they're not going to, and every fucking one of them does. So I have a right to be pissed off. And I may not always say the right things, and I may not always, use the right words, and I may act in a moment. I'm fucking human. It is what it is. And for some reason, people just can't fucking accept it. They just can't accept that I'm fucking human. It is what it is. I make mistakes, but you know what? At the end of the day, I bleed the same fucking red blood y'all bleed. And I never put myself on a pedestal. They did that. Haters did that. So again, I don't know why people can't clean their ears out. Let me say this again. It doesn't matter what was outed. It could have been me wanting to make out with Robbie. It doesn't matter what it was. The fact that private conversations were leaked, private, personal conversations were leaked, were outed. There's no other way to put it. But again, let me stress for those in the back, it doesn't matter what the conversation was. Any private info should be kept private. Can I say it even slower? Doesn't matter. When you trust somebody that they're your friend and they know private personal information about you and then they just blast it, it doesn't matter if it's a simple little thing like you ran out of the bank yesterday. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it was. The fact that it was released at all is what matters. The fact that private you tell somebody private things and they fucking blast it because they got mad at you, again, it doesn't matter what it was. The fact that it was at all is disgusting. Because I still to this day have not done it. Exactly, Leslie. That's what I'm saying. So again, it doesn't matter what it was. It could be as simple as um I don't know. It could be something stupid. Like oh, I walked out of a store with a drink. It could be that. All right. Oh my god, I walked out of the store without paying for a drink. They could have told that. There's nothing shady about it, but they could have said that was it. It would be the exact same effect. I would feel the exact same way. You don't fucking share personal info from a friend that you had. To this day, I still have not released shit on ex Patreons. Ones that have talked so much fucking shit about me. I still have never told any of their secrets. Ever. They've told mine. I haven't told them. I've never gone public with the shit I know about MM. Ever. Never gave away her personal info. Sure haven't. I don't do that. That is a level that I just don't do. I don't believe in it, and I'm just that type of person, and I feel sorry for those that aren't. Exactly, all we truly got is our word, I agree. And I think it's sick when people do that because I don't know, they think it's the internet? I don't know. But the thing is, Hush Pop, it happened 3 years ago. So when they think that, "Oh my god," like, do they think I was innocent back then? Because again, why'd you hate me then? If you thought I was so innocent that you couldn't believe something like this, then why'd you hate me for all these years? It makes no sense. I say, "Okay, so you got confirmation, now what?" Did I say there was a level I wouldn't go to 3 years ago? I'm sorry, did I miss that? Did I miss that? Yeah, I don't think I ever said that. Just saying. I don't remember saying that. I think I said quite the opposite. I think I said 3 years ago, I was pretty fucked up. I was mad. I was mean. And I was a piece of shit, and I own that. But people change. I do not remember ever saying that about the husband. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. Actually said there was no level you wouldn't go to. There you go. It was a warning? Huh? And East Coast, all that is true. Okay? I'm not, but I still don't believe, I don't really remember saying anything about the husband. But all that's true. Fast forward 3 years. What can I do? Nothing. There's nothing I can do. Oh, okay, cats. That don't push me too far, and they kept pushing. Yeah, every creator that I've heard all says the same thing. They all sit up here and say, "If you did this to my family, I would do this. If you did this to my family, I would do that. If you did this, I would never, blah, 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 blah." So, fuck with me, fuck with my family. There wasn't a low. There was nothing too low. Plain and simple. No, don't talk with her. She's over with Wendy saying negative things. Who? Who is? MM? Oh, I don't give a fuck. Because Wendy's using this for content. Leslie, I agree with you. And again, all I've asked was to be left alone. No, wait, I'll tell you later. Do you know how many people do the most? I totally agree. Because it's me. That's why Hush Pup. It's strictly because it's me. That's the outrage. They wouldn't have outrage if it was anyone else to be like, "Oh my god, it was 3 years ago. You're a different person. You've changed, blah, 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 blah." But because it's me? Yeah, no. I challenge anyone to watch what is said in MM's chat. It's a sea of ugly. It sure as fuck is. Jenny, who are you talking about? Who's over at Wendy's? Not that I care, but I am curious. But yeah, that's why all the outrage. And honestly, I don't even the outrage, half the people that have outrage weren't even around back then, which is comical. Don't ask me now. Okay, I won't ask you now. Can you email me? Because I'm really curious. Oh, Starlight? Is it Starlight? All right. I got to go get Dayton, though. But I promise you guys, I'll be back because there's a lot more I want to finish. And I kind of felt rushed because I knew I had to go get Dayton. So let me go get Dayton, cook him dinner, and I'll be back. All right. And the person that gave me a cash app, thank you so much. Much appreciated. I hate to say it, but I'm coming, Dayton. I don't want to see anyone else be targets for super chat. So we'll be, I'm afraid you guys will be targets, and I don't want to see that happen. So, all right, let me go get him, and I will see you guys in a little while. I'll be back after I get him dinner. All right, Dana, I'm on my way. Peace.